Hi, good morning. My name is Ayodele Isman, and I thought I'd use my morning walk to answer 20 quick fire questions about myself, telling you a little bit about me, you know, just a few tidbits about me, my life, my past, my history, my present, and hopefully a bit about my future. So, if you're not bored, let's get into it. In the early 90s, I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, and since then, I have been bred and watered right here in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. One childhood memory I would not forget has to be the first time I saw a snake real life. It was one of the most frightening moments of my life, and I think that led to my phobia for snakes. So yeah, I think it has to be seeing the snake for the first time. I was in art class in my secondary school days, so when it was time to study in university, I attended University of Lagos, where I studied creative arts and I majored in theatre. Did I know that this is what I wanted to do? I mean, I think I've always known I wanted to be in entertainment, but in what capacity? I didn't know. I thought maybe I'll be an actor, but there's so much about entertainment, and I think right now I'm currently where I want to be. So yeah, maybe I did think this is what I wanted to do. What was my first dream job as a kid? I think I wanted to be a lawyer. Yes, because I love to argue growing up, and then we all sort of think, yeah, being a lawyer is the best thing we can do. But yeah, I'm not a lawyer. Sorry, 10-year-old man. This one is pretty tough, but if I have to think about it, I'll say I learned something that I was not supposed to learn. Let's leave it at that. Am I currently single, dating, or married? Well, I'm not married, at least not yet. Am I dating? Maybe. Am I single? Maybe. I don't know. This one is pretty tough. But for me, it has to be when you can treat others the way you want to be treated. There's no ultimate love. There's no love as greater than that. So the way you treat yourself has to be the way you treat others. That's love. The biggest lesson in a relationship has taught me. Expect anything and everything. What is my biggest fear? I think it has to be not being able to reach my full potential, because I believe there's so much I can do, and not being able to reach where I think or know I can get to or be. I think that is the fear that I have. What motivates me when I don't feel it's the fact that I'm not a $10 or a billionaire yet. Because money has to be made, and there's more to life than just money, but with money you can do a lot. So since I'm not a $10 or that good thing, it motivates me every single day. For this one, anybody that knows me knows it is Manchester United. I have been in love with that football club since 2006, and I've loved that football club ever since, because despite everything we've been through, we are hated, adored, but never ignored. Just like movie, I mean, growing up, I was so obsessed with Harry Potter, honestly. Like, at the moment, I'm currently reading the books again. I just finished Sorcerer's Stone and I am at Chambers of Secrets. So, Harry Potter has to be one of my favorite movies of all time. Thank you, J.K. Rowling. And favorite series of all time, I would have to pick Breaking Bad. Not just because of the story, but also because of the ending. I think Breaking Bad has one of the best endings in TV series history. So yeah, favorite movie, all Harry Potter movies, favorite series, Breaking Bad. Mm, this one is pretty tough because I have lots of songs, but for this one I would have to go with Whiskey featuring Tim's Essence. That is a jam for the ages. I love that song. Top three hobbies after outside of work. I love everything football, playing, watching, and talking football. Um, I like cooking. I don't know if that's weird, but then I don't really like cooking. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But mm, I love trying out new food. Yeah, you know, trying dishes from trying out different cuisines. I love that as well. What else? I love watching movies as well. Yeah, I love watching movies as well. So yeah, football, food, and movies. What is something people misunderstand about me? People think I am the proud type, although I am proud, but I think it's because I am not comfortable around you yet. So that's why people mistake my shyness or quietness for pride. Meanwhile, I am just waiting to be comfortable around you before I become a full-blown nuisance. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Definitely with millions and millions of followers on YouTube, on all social media platforms. I mean, I think this is something I really enjoy. This is something I really want to do. And in 5 years' time, I want to be as big as Mr. Beast because he is the biggest, he is the gold standard. And to be able to get to somewhere around that place is something I hope to achieve. If money wasn't the problem, what would I be doing by now? I'll probably own Manchester United. I'll probably buy Manchester United and turn it into the greatest football club in the world. Now, not that Ineos and the other guys are not doing it, but I think I have a few ideas of how I would do it to do it better. So, yeah. If money wasn't a problem, I'd love to own Manchester United. It has to be the fun times because there's no way you will be with me and you'll not have fun. We might end up having bad times, like serious bad times, but the good times would always be good. So yeah, there you have it. 20 questions to know more about man are you doing, and until next time, I'll see you.